What's going on, guys? Misfit Mining Saturday Night Live. Sorry, we had a little bit of technical difficulties. As you can see, Hawk's in a different location and he's stressed out about it, so don't call him out about his camera. All right? Hawk, what's going on, buddy? Hopefully you're having a good day. We're going
What a day.
crypto mining.
With the lights in the background.
I'm trying to make it look nice.
Hey, it looks fantastic. No, it doesn't look bad at all. Max voltage.
I hate him.
Love
I just
you.
want to let you know.
Mining
I hate
King.
him.
Thanks for being here, buddy. Hawk, dude, you're the best. You're the best, man. Everybody, welcome. Happy Saturday. Dude, Elon Musk bought Twitter, finally. How crazy is that? Dogecoin is pumping today. We got a few topics to talk about, but we're going to go around the table, see how everybody's doing. We'll start with Mining King. How you doing, buddy? What's new with you?
Oh, man. Oh, I'm first. Okay.
Yeah, you know, I'm switching up a little bit.
I guess I'm top liver now. Okay, that's fine. No problem.
Well, Max, you and Hawk, you guys are on the stressed out side this week.
Excuse me. Mr. Grumpy Chump wants to talk.
Listen,
this guy's been upset all week.
Listen, it's been a bad month, all right? Look, I'm drinking out of a 2-liter of ginger ale here.
Times are rough.
Yeah.
No, it's going good. I got all my Draytech networking in, so I got it all put in on the rack. I got a second gigabit line coming in on Monday, and then I have a low voltage guy coming in on Wednesday to do some Cat 6 cable drops for me, because hey, let's face it, I'm a big dude and I'm not trying to climb up in my attic. I'd rather just pay the guy. So
dude, the attic sucks, man. It depends how tight your attic is. If it's one of those really shallow ones, oh my god,
it is.
I've gotten so many nails in the head. Oh,
the AC unit's up there too, so
oh, dude, that's awful. Yeah,
but I'm getting a price break because he's just gonna actually just do the cables and I'm gonna terminate the ends, so he's giving me like half off, so which is cool. So it's gonna work out a little bit. Other than that, just been doing lots of networking stuff, playing the new Call of Duty, so that was cool. Played a few games with Soat. He was on Twitch, so that was fun.
Yeah, playing last night, it was fun. I was hanging out with him too.
Nice. Yeah, I was gonna GTA 5 is out for Neoxa now, so I was playing that earlier with DJ Mines. I'm gonna jump back in after this stream. I'm gonna stream on the gaming channel, but we'll talk about that in a little bit. Hawk, how's your day, buddy? You doing all right?
Restaurant's busy, man, and it's getting into the season, so I had to be there all night, and I literally left the restaurant at 9:20, went to the warehouse, grabbed the camera, set up the lights, change, and get here by 9:45. Then I had a technical problem, but I fixed it.
You did.
That's what matters.
Looks fantastic.
Yeah.
Max,
So,
You look marvelous.
yeah, I gotta fix the lighting in here, man. I got this one light right here just to kind of, but
if you I mean, you could turn on the room lights, you'd be fine,
perfect
man.
for Halloween.
Yeah.
It's absolutely perfect for Halloween.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
you know what? We're gonna go with. Let's go with that. Oh, you know what? Damn it! We all should have dressed up for Halloween. What a bunch of assholes!
I did. I dressed up as my normal costume. I do
You
on
look like a
Halloween as
scarecrow.
bum.
It's fine. Scarecrow. Right?
Look at this guy.
Max, how's your day, buddy? I know you had a rough one, but you've been working your butt off. So what's going on?
So thankfully, my counterpart is done with vacation through the year, so I won't have to cover for him. So that's a blessing. But yeah, this was the second weekend in a row I had to cover second shift on a Friday. So yeah, I basically went home about 7, helped, worked remotely, and then didn't finish work until 1:30 in the morning yesterday, and then had to get up to drive my daughter to the airport at 5:25 in the morning. And I thought, well, I'll go to work since it's right next to the airport and just say hi and make sure everything's going well.
It's not how
It wasn't. It wasn't.
You got stuck.
Let's put it this way. It was going okay, but it wasn't going the way that I wanted it to go. So I'm always going to just jump in to help. And so that's what I did. And it was one thing, then another thing, then another thing, then another thing.
Yep. That's how it goes,
And
man.
finally, I got to the point where I'm like, okay, there's a breaking point. Now's my chance.
Right.
And then there were 2 more things.
Well, at least you made it out of there alive. That's all that matters,
Yeah, I got
right?
home at 11, and then I was still getting calls from work. So basically, I never got to take my nap this afternoon. But
That's
yet,
all right.
I'm still in a good mood, and I'm not grumpy.
Hey. Shots fired. Jesus. All right, real quick, gotta say hi to everybody in the chat. Mr. Oblivion, we have Leo Lusting, what's up, buddy? Ness, Not James, Patrick Murphy, we have DJ Mines, Slick Nick, Blaine Anderson, what's up, dude? All the Money, Cooking with Kaiser, what's up, man? Philip Mitchell, who else is here? Depran, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Good to see you. Blue Moon Mining, what's up, dude? He asked me a question. If you guys have any questions, just at us in the chat, either myself, Max, King, or Hawk. He asked what miners you got running right now. So I have my ETC ASICs. So I got, well, not all of them. I have the Jazz Miner X41U and the Jazz Miner X4Q. So that's all I have right now. The iPolos I turn on once in a while, but just because they're Wi-Fi and it's nice heat for the garage. But other than that, I'm not really using any miners, just because the market's been total crap at this point, and you know, electric rates suck. But I'm working on my solar stuff, so that's coming up this week, and yeah, that's pretty much it. But I guess start talking about some stuff. So you guys heard of the Elon Musk buying Twitter thing? What do you guys think about that? Max, you have any thoughts on it? Or are you
my only thought,
we're saving Hawk for last because he's excited about it.
The only reason I'm happy about it is because the markets went up. That's the only reason, is the fact that it helps the markets. It helps get rid of all the question about Twitter and what it meant for a stock price. And now you've got Elon Musk in charge of Twitter. And of course, there's now, hey, is he going to accept Doge payment for blah, blah, blah at Twitter?
Just when I sold the L7. Just when I sold the L7.
You know, that's why
I told him, I said, now you can buy Twitter because Hawk just sold his L7. So he listens to me.
It's all right. I got a good price for it. So.
Oh man, dude, that's crazy. Yeah. So I mean, I heard that the Dogecoin like payment thing, right? But I watched a short video from BitBoy Crypto. I'm sure a lot of you guys know who that is, but
yep.
His video was basically saying that if Elon, now that he purchased Twitter, right? If he pulls the same BS with the whole Dogecoin thing, now the SEC might be looking into him for like things like that, because now he has to be careful because now it's for his own personal benefit. Does that make sense? So that was kind of interesting to me. So I'm really hoping that it lasts, this little pump that we're seeing with Doge. But I don't know. Yeah, I know DJ.
They'll investigate him. They'll investigate him. They'll investigate him when they find out that he doesn't hold any of it and he doesn't have any tie to it. It'll be just another political witch hunt to try to attack the guy who is going to make Twitter great again.
Right. Well, what do you think?
I'm going to stir the pot so much.
Go ahead. What do you think? Let's talk.
First of all, what is he going to really change at Twitter? It is what it is. The social platform is the social platform.
Right. I agree. I agree with that. But there's been censorship on Twitter and social media recently, Max. It's been a hot topic.
No, it's been nice.
He's got a little bit, you know, now that he owns it, he's an advocate for free speech, as it should be. You know, like social media platforms shouldn't censor anyone. It's a platform for free speech. It should stay that way. I think it's a complete win. And the fact that Twitter advocates for being a public forum, and then they can just ban whoever they want and violating people's First Amendment rights. It's a win, man. It's a win for free speech. Not getting political, but it's a win for free speech. That's what it is. Let's call it what it is. That these idiots who don't agree with you can't just ban you. Like, that's the way it should be.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Facts matter. I will leave it at that. Facts matter.
The facts do matter. I agree. Facts matter. And people shouldn't just spew random information. I agree with you on that, 150%. However, outside of social media, people still say whatever they want anyway. So that's what opens up the argument. Now that we can talk about certain things and we have free speech, when someone says something that's false, you, especially Sunflower Mama, because she got no filter, and I just love it, by the way. She can go on there and she can say, hey, idiot, you're wrong, it's not true, and they can have a discussion about it, and then people can make up their minds, not where it's just one direction.
I hear what you're saying, and I guess then at least she won't get her Twitter banned, because she's been banned from Twitter a few times on the show.
Yeah, I was thinking that when you said the free speech thing, I was like, oh, she's pumped, she's not gonna get banned again.
Let me tell you something, she's ruthless. She lets people have it. It's amazing. I love it. She's like, that's not correct, but okay. I'm just reading it that way. Like, you know what I mean? And it's awesome. I love her.
Absolutely crazy. King, what are your thoughts on the whole Twitter thing? I know you don't like Twitter, right? So it doesn't really make a difference to you.
Okay, so yeah,
but he's on Twitter. I saw that you're on Twitter.
Yeah, I recently started going on Twitter. I'm kind of getting it. I mean, I don't know. I'm really not like into social like Facebook and all that stuff. Like on my Facebook, like my personal Facebook, I just read people's stuff. It's like no more than this many times a year do I actually say something on there. So I'm not into it. So I mean, I guess everybody's thinking that he's just going to use, put Doge, you know what I mean, in Twitter, as some kind of a form of payment or something like that. So that would be the only benefit, that it would pump the price of Doge. That's the only thing I see.
There's three types of people in general, three types of people on Facebook: people who lurk, people who comment, and people who post.
On Twitter, you mean?
No, on any type of social media.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah,
so
I mean, that's true.
I'm a lurker and a commenter. I rarely post. I'll retweet.
That's true too. Yeah, I only really post videos. Like I don't tweet. Like I don't see the friggin' point. It's just gossip. I don't know.
It depends on how you use it. That's all. It depends on how you use it.
That's what she says to make you feel better, Hawk. All right. That's not.
I use it for customer service stuff. If I need something done and it's not happening through regular channels.
That's a good point actually. So that does make sense, because you use it in that aspect. You can get at companies pretty easy and they respond fairly quickly. So
I agree. I did that with UPS, and all of a sudden they found my package of RX 580s. It just appeared.
Oh yeah, well, there's a couple $1,000 just chilling in the back room. They didn't even notice it.
Here you go. Oh, we found it. It was over here.
Yeah,
it just misplaced it.
I guess. Yeah, I guess I'm a dinosaur. I like to yell at people instead. That's just me, though.
Oh, that's yeah.
Yeah, it just doesn't get the same results.
It makes me feel better, though. It makes me feel better.
A little. I know it may make you feel better, but it's not what gets things done. It's give the person an out. Make it sound like, well, I could see how you might have a problem with this, and it's not your fault. To, give the person an out, and they'll appreciate it and be nice to them. And if they can't help you, at least they'll allow you to talk to their boss instead of hanging up on you.
Right.
I agree with DJ Mines here. It says Twitter's the fastest way to get news for technology, crypto, game releases, etc. I agree.
Dude, like I guess if I knew how to use it properly,
it's easy.
The discoverability for me is just like, I don't know. Like I'll scroll through it, but like, how do you find like new stuff? Is there like
there's a trending side, there's a trending section on the right. You can search anything you want. It's easy, man. It's easy.
I guess I just never cared to like really pay attention to Twitter. It's not like, this is, I open it up, I see this bullshit. Like, what the, really?
Who's that?
Like, that's friggin' the Moon Kid and friggin' Big Bit Boy. But like that like really like see like that just makes me put it down. Like I don't even want to look at it anymore. Like, all right, I had enough of this Facebook. See ya. Like it's not Facebook, but you know what I mean. Just
there's benefits to it, in your industry. Like we're crypto miners, right? So like DJ said here, like if you follow NVIDIA and you get the alerts tab, anytime that there's new news or updates, you'll be one of the first to know, because you'll get alerted to it right before it starts spreading around. Like, especially as content creators, it's important to use to stay up on topics, right, related to our field. So that's where it's good.
I use that most of the time. I use Discord for that now.
Yeah, that's really what I do too. It's kind of.
Yeah, I mean, but
all
a lot of people are on Discord.
For example, EVGA, I'm on their Discord. I get all the news I want from EVGA.
Okay, yeah, that's fair enough. But Discord's not a public. It's not technically public, is it?
I don't know proper Twitter etiquette, so yeah. Plus, how they organize the screen and everything. I'm just saying, man. I just don't like the layout of it too. It just seems like everything's all just jumbled together.
I'm not really a huge fan of it, but
and I will tell you, the one thing that drives me nuts is the amount of ads on the thing is off the chart now.
Crazy.
It's like you're looking at your screen and 2 out of the 4 things are ads.
Yeah.
It's like, wait a minute, I'm only seeing 2 tweets here on my phone screen.
I mean, it might change now that, you know, who owns it doesn't really need money. So,
I mean, if you got rid
of
of some of the tabs and some of the other programs on your phone, you could probably see a little bit more. But no, I'm just kidding.
That's a topic for another day.
I cannot believe how much stuff Max has on his phone.
That's a whole episode in itself, guys. We're gonna have to push that off the next Saturday. Sorry.
If Max ever tells me he's bored, I'm gonna
insane.
yell. I'm gonna yell at him.
Yeah, there's
Max
no
should
reason.
never be bored.
Real quick,
never.
I want to get to some questions in the chat.
Hold on. You brought it up. I got to at least show
So,
off.
all right, fine, Max. Go ahead. Look at how disgusting his phone is. Look at that. Look at the squares. You see the square with the 4 squares in it? Yeah, that's apps inside of more apps.
Oh
So,
my god!
No, that's folders with
I had
folders.
to click on that in
Whatever.
Discord just so I can see it.
That's disgusting. That's what that is.
that's
Those are
alright.
each folders holding more apps.
You know how it's like
it's even
chicken pox
more.
for your
They're
phone.
grouped. They're grouped.
Unbelievable.
Oh my gosh. All right, real quick. Gandalf Gray said, can I get a panel opinion on if you would rather buy 5 mini Doge ASICs, 1 Gold Shell X5, or a Gold Shell LT5? I don't know what the X5 is. Do you?
Yeah, I never heard of that. The X5, yeah.
What is the X5? I have to look it up. So what do you guys think? Does anybody know what an X5 is? King or Max?
What? For what? What do you say?
Gold
Jazz
Shell
Miner?
X5? Jazz, where the hell is you? Where have you
QB
been?
brand. Thank you very much.
I'm not.
I'm just kidding.
I don't have a Jazz Miner, and I have a.
So
I haven't
it's
bought any.
a 1 gigahash LTC Doge miner. That's what it looks like. I think. Is that right, Mr. Gandalf Gray? So he's saying that. Hold on. What was his question? 5 mini Doges, right? 1 Gold Shell X5 or a Gold Shell LT5. Now, what's the LT5?
So what is the X5 mine?
Litecoin and Dogecoin.
Okay.
So
But I thought the LT5
on-
would do the same thing.
I see an LT6 on Belay, but I guess I'm not on Gold Shell. But yeah, they have the LT6 and LT
I'm just
Lite.
Googling it to at least know what the hell it is. Because some of them I don't even know.
It's-
So,
It's probably Litecoin and a Dogecoin miner.
Yeah, so the 5, the one in the middle, the whatever I said, the X5 is the Litecoin and Doge miner. The LT, what was the last one? Crap, that's not the right one. This one isn't correct. The LT5, that looks like just a Litecoin miner. Am I wrong? I would buy the LT6, said fully electric. But then he said 5 mini Doges or 5 mini Doges. So I mean, all right. So like, if you have 5 different machines, like the 5 mini Doges versus one, all this depends on price, right? And depends on the yield. So like, what I would do is
Efficiency.
add up 5 for all the, you know, how much electricity it's going to take you, how much yield you're going to get out of all 5 of these machines, and then just compare them like that. That's really what I would do. I wouldn't really account for how many or whatnot, you know, 5 versus 1, like that really wouldn't matter to me.
Would
Because
the 5 mini Doges run quieter than the other ones?
that too, actually, yeah, that's a good point. And the mini
probably.
Doges are kind of, they're Wi-Fi, so you can put them around your house for like little heaters if you needed to. So I guess it really depends on your situation, man.
Yeah.
It really does. That's kind of a tough one. That's a tough one. Yeah, I mean, ASICs are stupid, like loud, but I don't know about the LTC miners. Like, how was yours, Hawk? The miner you just sold, the Doge miner L7. Is it loud or is it just?
Yeah, it's about 75 dBs. It's equivalent to like a lawnmower.
What? I
Yeah,
don't want
I'm
that in
serious.
my house. No, that's
No, it's
loud.
loud.
Yeah,
No,
that's
it's,
loud.
it's even if you soundproof the garage, man, it's loud. I think a lawnmower is actually like 65 to 70 dBs, and that one's 75. So it's like I'm trying to compare it to something. I don't know. Like when you jam out your car, you know, you turn your volume up a lot, and you're hitting it. That's what it is.
Well, if
Loud.
you, yeah, I mean, I would gauge it off of that, man. How efficient it is, loud, and like if you could use the heaters around the house and get the mini Doges, but it also comes to the yield too, right? Like if the yield's much greater in the bigger unit versus the 5 smaller units, like you have to go, like for me, like I would go for the yield. I'm not gonna, you know what I mean? I would just find a spot to put the thing if I'm really like that,
I mean,
you know,
honestly,
wanna get a miner.
if I may, if you get an L7, right? I had a 9.3 gigahash. The only
thing
thing that
was
gives it the
badass.
noise, It was. It's bittersweet getting rid of it, to be honest with you. But the new company is the priority right now.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you take the fans off, okay, and you just got one and you have it in your house, get one of those single immersion tanks that you buy the kit. If you're gonna spend 15 grand on an L7, spend an extra 1,000, get the immersion tank, take the fans off. That's your noise. Dip it in there, and you're good. Like, and then
Well, you still have to cool the oil though, or the coolant.
Well, yeah, but it's gonna be significantly lower. It's gonna be a
Yeah.
hum on the pump versus all the freaking time. Like,
Yeah.
it's gonna be a complete. It might be 10 dBs, up to 75. Like, your air conditioning probably runs at 10. Like, you know what I mean? It's a hum in the background. It's like white noise. Might
Right.
even help you sleep.
Hey, that's not a joke, actually. We lived in the crypto mining garage before this house was done, because we lived there for 2 months with all the mining rigs running. Like, it was legit, like, weird sleeping in silence after that, because they were the heaters. Like, it was dead of winter. It was January, February, and it was actually December, January, February. So it was like 2.5 months, and it was legit just cold. But those are the heaters, and like the internet went out. Like, I knew like my network switch locked up, so like I'd wake up and be like 40 degrees in there. It was so cold. But we're under the blankets and stuff,
Dennis Matovich
Yeah.
said a perfect comparison for the L7: a hair dryer. It's exactly how loud it is. A hair dryer.
Yeah, that
so
makes
you
sense.
put a hair dryer on, and an L7 are going to be your best friends right there as far as sound. So run a hair
Right.
dryer for 24 hours. Go to sleep. Let me know if you can deal with it. If you can, cool. Buy an L7.
I actually like white
Yeah, there you
noise,
go.
so I run a fan.
A hair dryer is not exactly white noise. It's more of a high pitched.
It's not,
Yeah.
but I didn't say the L7 with the fans are white noise. I said the pump would be like white noise.
Oh, okay.
The immersion tank.
You know
Got
what's
it, got it.
crazy? So you got like my jazz miner, the one, if you guys didn't see that video, go check it out. But I DIY'd the top of the jazz miner, and the thing's running right next to me. It's so quiet. Like, this thing
That is so mint.
it's mint. The thing was ridiculously loud. It was just, you
Mint.
couldn't, it
It's
was
mint.
it was unbearable.
Mint.
Yeah, you gotta mint. It was unbearable. So like, I get that noise that's super annoying, like the high pitch noise, the like server fan style sucks. But yeah, I mean, the cooler you keep the thing, it's obviously gonna run less noisy. So I mean, there's just a few things you gotta take into account, I guess. It's really up to you though. At the end of the day, Gandalf Gray, I'm sorry, I wish we could really help more, but it's really one of those things you gotta kind of just weigh out all of the options.
Yeah.
All right,
Some of the
let's see.
stuff you guys kind of have to do your own research and what works best for your situation and stuff like that.
Right.
Well, hold on. Sunflower Mama just gave the epic troll. Just 3 guys with no hair talking about hair dryers. I think she's talking about me chumping King because her husband apparently is got like the Patrick Swayze going on.
I got hair.
Oh,
What are you talking about?
on your face.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
Be a beer dryer. Get a beer dryer,
Yeah.
Maybe
All right. It just
get some beard oil on that thing or what? Oh man. All right. So another topic I wanted to talk about was pink chain. What is this? Does anybody know? So like, I was looking around, I even Googled it. Like, there's no real like info. Like, they have a Discord. I don't even know, to be honest.
yes, they do.
They do. So I'm
in
gonna
the
have
Discord.
to look. But is there any information in there in the about section that you can like read anything, or just copy and paste into our chat so I can show it on the screen?
Is
Because
there
I
a
can't
use case?
find anything.
That means that I would have to have read it.
Well, if you're in there,
Well-
send me the link then so I can go in it.
Yeah,
Because I don't know where to get the Discord.
we were the
Where'd you
one
get
who
that?
made the leap by getting into their Discord. But so you just got in there and didn't do anything with it.
I mean, I looked at it for 2 seconds and then I
Thanks,
kind
buddy.
of,
Thanks, buddy. There's
enough,
1,000
yeah.
members in here. All right, let's see.
let's see here. There's Max. Max can have one. There you go. Hawk can have one.
Facts. Let me
No,
see.
Mr.
An
Matt
invite for
Electron.
you, an invite for you, an invite for everyone.
Perfect.
Matt Electron invited me long before the main net got up and it was on the test net, and I looked into it a tiny bit, but it being like another ETH hash, I'm like, oh man, these things are just popping up like weeds.
Okay. Everybody's complaining about these coins. Listen, and this is the argument I have with Meow Coin. Give these projects a chance. The fact that people are creating proof of work coins, that means that people are trying to do something. Be happy. Look at the glass half full. People are doing things to try to help with crypto mining. There could be nothing coming out, and then I want to see what everybody's going to complain about. Let's all be happy that people are trying.
Oh, I'm not.
Pink chain pancake swap listing in 9 hours.
I'm just saying it's not for me, Hawk. That's it.
Give it a shot.
What
Give
you
it
say
a
about
shot.
pancake swap?
So Pink chain says pancake swap listing, and there's like a countdown. It's like 10 hours, just about 9 hours and 40 minutes. It's on the screen now, but so this was in their Discord. I just clicked on it to see what was going on. So that's kind of interesting. It's coming to pancake swap.
I know they had a big pre-sale. I know that.
Yeah, I know. I heard that too.
Pre-mine, right? There's no pre-mine.
No pre-mine, but there was a pre-sale.
Right. So they had like what they had was like it was kind of a pre-mine, but everything got erased as far as I know. So like it restarted once they actually launched the project, but they did have a pre-sale on the coins or whatever. I don't know. So like it's super confusing. Like I don't know what's going on with it. There's just not a lot of information. So this is the first time I'm seeing this Discord. If anybody in the chat knows, please feel free to just throw it in the chat.
I'm looking at the FAQ, you know, the first thing that comes up.
Right
and
here,
honestly, it looks like they threw every buzzword against a wall.
Yep.
So that it applies to anybody. Like, Ethereum. Oh, it's compatible with Ethereum. I like Ethereum.
Zero
fees. And it's proof of work and proof of asset parallel chains. So there you get the Flux people. It's like supposedly there's everything DeFi, GameFi, Metaverse. Like they are throwing every buzzword. That makes me nervous. When you try to do everything, really?
Yeah, it's kind of. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be a rug pull or not, but I just know a lot of people are talking about it and everyone's like asking questions, but I just don't know the answers. Like I haven't seen anything on it. This is all I got, like this one section in Discord. So it's
But here's the other thing. Guess what? It's on Ethash. If you're GPU mining, if you have an Ethash ASIC, you have an old Ethereum ASIC miner, great. Try it, see what happens. But if you're a GPU miner, it's going to be taken over by ASICs. So the way I look at it is there's really no point unless you just want to buy into the project.
Okay, so I looked at their pre-sale here and it said that for one BNB, you would get 10,000 pink coins.
No, it's not pink coin
or pink, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, this is pink chain, but they have another coin that correlates. It's like pink or something. It's like so you got to be careful because it's I heard that in Electron's video. Actually, Matt Electron made a video about how to do this, and so did crypto mining inside. What the heck's his name? Why can't I think of his name right now?
Rabbit?
No. Yeah, he made a video too. But Crypto Mining Insider, is that his name? I feel like I'm messing that up. I don't know why. Let me just double check.
Crypto Mining Insider?
I'm definitely butchering that. Why can't I think of his name? Hold on. Let me look it up.
There is somebody called Crypto Mining Insider like that's in the.
All right, then I'm not messing it up.
Oh, I think you got that right.
Let me just check.
I don't know. My point is I'm skeptical, but I'm usually skeptical about all new coins. I was skeptical about Neoxin when it came out. Looks pretty real now.
Right.
So.
Yeah, I was right.
Kind of be par for the course. So.
I knew that was his name. Why did I feel like I was messing that up? But yeah, this Crypto Mining Insider. By the way, he needs 500 more subs to get to 20K. If you guys aren't subbed to him, he's a good dude. He definitely deserves it. So I'm gonna drop a link in the chat if you guys wouldn't mind. Go sub to him, that'd be awesome. But he made a video about it too, and he just kind of went over, you know, the whole how to set up things and related to Matt Electron's video. And yeah, I mean, there's just really no info. It's just like how to mine it. There's really nothing about it except for what I just saw from King. So if you guys want a link to that, we'll I'll drop. Actually, King, you want to just drop that in the live chat if you could, for people if they want to join, they can get in there and read about it. But
yeah,
I don't know. It's one of those things that I'm just gonna stay away from it until it's like something. You know what I mean? I'm not huge on mining these coins that don't really have anything yet. So like I don't know. I'm just really skeptical about it, to be honest.
I think it's, listen, in this market,
Why didn't I
okay,
copy that?
in this market, I said this when people were asking, like, remember the time right before the merge, they were talking about like what's the plan, and we were talking after the merge as well. Like, listen, the only way we're gonna make money right now, okay, is you can pull a max voltage, go buy the coin, right? Wait for it to go up, do that, cool. Or you can stay on top of what's new coming out, mine it, get a bag, hope it pumps, sell it, move on.
So the only thing that sucks about that though, Hawk, is
I know
all
everybody
these
does
small
it. It's gonna
coins.
crash the project. I
No,
know.
no. It's not even that. Like, yeah, if you had a lot of it, yeah, right, it could. But these sites like Trade Ogre and all that, like, you need to deposit all this coin like 24 hours to 36 hours prior or whatever it is before you can even sell it. So like if it pumps, you're like, oh, I gotta sell this. I throw it into the exchange, and then they're like, oh, your sell limit can't be put through until, you know, X amount of time goes by. And it's like, what
Yeah,
the,
you know, a number of confirmations.
yeah, it's like, it's insane amount of confirmations. It literally makes it about 24 to 30 hours. Like, it's crazy. But that's to protect the project so you don't crash the market. You know what I mean? So by the time it pumps,
I understand
you're
that.
pretty much stuck, unless you had sent it there prior. But most people won't do
Everybody
that.
go mine pink. Come on, man. Everybody get on the pink train. Let's do
It's
it.
already got a terahash on the network, or it did.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I guess we'll see. I mean, only time will tell. It really is gonna be just one of those things we gotta wait. Weather the
Retro
storm, right?
Mike makes a good point. He says no white paper, no Lambo. Except, wait a minute, Mike, Retro Mike, no, you got that wrong. It's no white paper or then no Maserati, not Lambo.
You like Maseratis?
Maseratis are overrated.
He has a Maserati.
Oh,
That's
does
why I
he?
said-
And he'll agree that they're overrated.
Oh, damn.
Retro Mike.
Nice, man. Well, Retro Mike, good for you, buddy. Good for you.
Oh my God, look at Baldini, man. I'm not
awesome.
even gonna say that on the live stream.
Bro.
Oh my.
Baldini, you're
man.
officially that dirty old man.
Retro Mike.
It's official.
Oh, he went there.
Here's the thing,
I
though.
couldn't believe he did that.
This
I
coin,
can't believe
listen
no one
here.
else did that. It
did
was
that.
Baldini. Everybody.
Here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. This coin is 2 days old. Okay, right? Is that what Pink Chain is?
A little more than that, but yeah, it's new.
It's
Okay. Sorry.
the
Let me
mainnet.
get an
The
exact
mainnet.
number.
Yeah.
The mainnet has been.
I think it was the
That old.
26th.
All right, it says
Came out.
estimated age. Okay, so it's not even a week old, right? There's already a terahash on a network, and it's Ethereum, right? So that's a significant amount of equipment. Is this the guys who created it mining their own thing? Like, it's almost hard to believe that a coin, okay, that's not even been a week, has already got a terahash on the network.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Anybody, not calling out anybody, but any developer or person that says or made a coin that says they aren't mining it, I don't believe it. I don't believe it, because why the hell wouldn't you mine your own project if you believe in it?
Yeah,
It doesn't make any sense.
I
to me.
mean,
I don't believe it.
that's like running a company, a corporation,
Right.
and saying I'm not going to buy my own the stock of the company that I work for.
Right. It's like selling shoes and you don't wear them.
Why would you do that? You're running the company. You're hopefully going
It
to do
makes
good
no
things
sense.
for it. Yeah.
So I don't know. That's just my take on it. But like, yeah, I would absolutely assume every one of those guys are mining it. You know what I mean?
that's
But
what I'm saying. Like, a terahash
Yeah.
that quickly, no promo, and just on one site and a Discord channel. I don't know. Maybe.
I've never been a part of a rug pull, so I don't know what's involved in it. I don't know what it looks like. I've never really seen it, so I'll pay attention to this one and see what happens. You know what I mean? I don't know.
All I can say is, dabble, sure, but I would just be careful. I mean, that's pretty much for any new project. There's always the chance that it might not be real or might be a little nefarious. But in this case, maybe it's real. Maybe it'll become something. Maybe everything they claim in their FAQ or what is it is correct, and it's going to be the next. It's going to be better than Bitcoin and better than Ethereum.
Real quick, Ben Z said Johnny Depp films his movies but never sees them. So, he never watches his own movies. Would he say that?
Well,
That's
right.
funny.
So what Max
So
says, that
Craig,
they need
go
to
ahead.
build trust with us. You know what I mean? With the community, with people. It's, because in this area that we're in here, there's lots of rug pulls and things that happen all the time in the space. So sure, if people get in early and they get lots of the coin, yeah, they could do well, or you could lose all of it. I mean, I remember when Boss Coin was pushing Cyber Token and I lost some money. So I remember that rug pull, because as soon as it went live, it was gone. So that's what happened to me. So yeah, you got.
Which one was that?
Crypto.
Cyber Token.
I'm just gonna.
Go ahead, Doc.
I'm just gonna go fuck myself. It's cool.
Please do.
No, Crypto Craig said Ping Chain actually launched on the 1st of October.
Yeah, they did. So they did, but it was again, it was a test net that didn't matter. So all of those coins that were mined went to 0. That's literally the only information I got. And that was from Mad Electron's
but
video.
Is it really? Do we really know?
Yeah. Well, with that, I don't know. I have no idea. I guess that's what happened.
There was a pre-sale, right?
Said, so.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know how that works, to be honest. Maybe they sold their own coins just to make some money.
I got so many damn wallets from all these projects, dude. Frog Coin, Meow Coin. Now I gotta get Pink Chain. I got all these coins, man.
You don't have to do nothing.
No, you never know, dude. You never know. One might hit a penny or something and go crazy, and it'll be a good winner.
Yeah, just put a litter box on your wall there, and you can put all your little shit coins in there.
all the power, all the power to all these coins, right? But I don't know. Like I said, until they get like some sort of legs to stand on, I'm not really gonna mine them. It's kind of like Shiba, right? I didn't jump right on the bandwagon with that until it hit Coinbase. As soon as it hit Coinbase, I was like, I'm in, and I'll mine some, I'll hold some, and then I'll wait and I'll see what happens. And if this meme coin pumps, then I did pretty well. So, you know what I mean?
So Ted said, Hot Crypto Mining, the Terahash has been there since the mainnet went live, and all the winning blocks was going through Coin Hunter's address. I was thinking a 51% as soon as they went live. Oh, that's a good point.
Dude, Crypto Mining Insider's here. Thanks for being here, buddy. And I literally blanked on your name when I was reading it, but he's here. Go sub to him, please. He needs 500 more subs. I know we don't have that many people
Crypto
here.
Mining Insider, I think
dude.
what Chump Change was saying was that he was mining it through unmineable. That's how you were mining Sheeb. Yeah.
I was mining it through unmineable as soon as it hit Coinbase, and I mined like, I don't even know. I have no idea. I have so many Sheeb. It's insane. Like, but it costs so much to send it, right? So like, you send it out of your wallet, and they take a bunch out of it for the transaction fee. But whatever. I mean, I have a bunch in Coinbase, and it's just staying there. I mean, not your keys, not your crypto, but I don't care about that because it's like, it was pennies to put there. I'm just gonna let it sit until it blows up. That's the plan, anyways.
Did you guys notice? I might be late to the party here, but Meow Coin is now on Coin Market Cap, or has it been there a while now? I noticed it.
I thought it was there.
Yeah, I think it's been there for a while. Yeah,
it's been there for a while. I thought I couldn't find it last time. I don't know.
Meow Coin is also on CoinGecko. If anybody's interested, here it is. Musey. Interesting. This thing's I don't know, man. I don't know. What do you think about Meow Coin? Everybody here in the chat, is anybody still mining it?
Got a significant number of hash rate on its network.
It is at.
Oh,
wow, it dropped pretty good, huh?
Did it drop? Because it was at like 400 gigahash, and then it went down.
Oh no! The I'm just saying the price. So it went up. Its all-time high was 0.002, right? So it's like, how do you say that? 0.2 of a penny? Is that how you'd say it?
Yeah.
3 zeros, yeah.
And then now it's down to 3 zeros and a 3. But I mean, it's down 77% from its all-time high. I mean, that was a pretty good pump though when it pumped.
It'll pump again.
I'm sure it will, but it's like,
that'll happen.
Why? Is there a use case for it yet? Have they done anything? Does anybody know?
They just donate, amounts to charities or, I guess animal shelters and stuff like that,
Gotcha.
Other than that though, I have not seen them post a use case per se,
Right.
other than mining it, selling it, buying it. To them, you're just like supporting like any other, nonprofit organization to help animals.
Right. Yeah, no, it makes sense. Guys, if you have any questions, please feel free to add us in the chat. Yeah, we talked a little bit about Elon Musk getting, finally buying Twitter. So that's interesting news. I don't know. I guess we'll just have to wait and see if Dogecoin pumps again or any more than it already has. A lot of people today, actually, I had a few people message me and ask about, is now the right time to sell Dogecoin? Realistically, nobody can tell you that. Personally, I'm holding it until it gets back to its all-time high because I'm pretty confident that it will. But again, not financial advice. It's just I will. But when it gets to its all-time high, I'll probably sell some. But it's one of those things that I'm just gonna wait because it will get there.
It'll never get to $1. I'm kidding.
What do you mean? It's been at 77 cents. It'll get to $1. It'll get to $1 in the next bull run. In the next bull run, it will.
So? I suppose it could in the next bull run. It's just that Bitcoin will have to pump significantly more than where.
Yeah, that'll be like when Bitcoin's like close to 6 figures.
Yeah,
you know what I
mean?
Yeah.
Gaming with Smokey Dan says, wait for the first Mars mission, then sell it before it dumps.
Yeah, that's kind of a good point, actually.
Yeah, wait till SpaceX lands on Mars.
Interesting. It's gonna be super interesting with Elon Musk. Like, I just wonder, because he's kind of like a loose cannon. Like, nobody can control what he says. So, I mean, he just does whatever he wants, and I don't know. I mean, I feel like if he tweets about crypto now for his own personal benefit, it's going to be, like BitBoy said, it's going to be an issue, because then they can really get him for it, nail him to the cross.
Listen, does he hold a significant amount of it?
Oh, I have no idea. I don't know if he owns any of it.
Probably not. The last time this came up, people were like, I think he said, he goes, I don't own any of it. I just like it. Again, there's probably no way to tell if it's, off the network or whatever. So, but
right. Well, it's more about like, I don't even know what you would call it. It's not insider trading, but it's like you're influencing a market in a certain way.
No, it's
like, and it would
there's a rule behind it.
Yeah, they could nail him for like manipulation, right?
But here's the thing. It also has to be Max, correct me on this, please. Doesn't it have to be regulated for them to hit him with anything?
Right now, we're kind of in. Yes, you're generally correct, but at the same time, there are general rules around manipulating and profiting from putting out information on anything. Okay.
So I'm just thinking, as far as the technicality goes, right? If we're talking technicality specifically, then he can say whatever he wants because it's not a regulated industry. Right?
Yeah, I like I said, I think we're in a gray area, and by some of the actions that the SEC has taken, you can already see, and other agencies in the U.S. government, Tornado Cash, all that kind of stuff, you can already see that there's gray area. So he needs to listen to his lawyers and tread lightly.
We have to hold on a second. I gotta bring this up. TPS Miner, sorry, I'm doing this. Geek of All Trades is gifted 5 memberships, dude. You're insane. You didn't have to do that. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate the support. That's awesome, guys. Link your YouTube with Discord, and you'll get access to a private chat. And I still gotta do the hash rate giveaway, so now all these people are included in that. All right, real quick, look at this TPS Miner, dude. What is happening? Look at this. Look at this PVC freaking monstrosity of a movie theater drive-in screen. Holy hell. And he's watching the Turning Red movie. Dude, that's insane.
That is.
TPS, for one, is this your yard? Because your house is insane. I didn't know your yard was this big. Jesus. Dude, this guy bought 50 Cent's mansion, if everybody didn't know. That's what he's living in. Fully Electric, thanks for being a member. Ted, At Home Crypto Miner, Hospitality Tech, and Hereby Service. Again, Geek of All Trades. Thank you so much for the memberships. And I just realized this is the Unboxing Project's new name. Geek of All Trades. He changed his name. I forgot. It just dawned on me when I was reading out the names.
What? Who changed the Unboxing
the
Project?
The Unboxing Project is the Geek of All Trades now. And he's
Did he really?
Yeah, he rebranded. Yes, he rebranded. So
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Because I just like
threw me
saw him the other night. I'm like,
yeah, he
Okay.
rebranded. Same guy, but he rebranded. But dude, TPS.
he's
this
a
is
good dude,
friggin-
man. He's helping us out with the new facility. He's a good dude, man.
Look at the kids down here, dude. That's freaking awesome, man. Oh my god, I love that. TPS, you're the man, dude. You're the man. That is so awesome. You know, family time's the best time, man. I'm happy for you. That's great.
I love the name Geek of All Trades because my tagline that I have on my Twitter is Jack of all trades, master of all. Because
That's funny.
Jack of all trades, master of none. Anyway, I like it.
Do you know this full saying, Max? You know how the full saying goes? Because that's only half the saying. When it says a
What's the rest
Jack
of
of
it?
all trades, master of none, but still better than a master of one. That's the full saying.
I didn't
Not a lot of
actually
people-
know that.
So
Learn something new every day.
I'll say it one more time for everybody. Jack of all trades, master of none is still better than a master of one. That's how the actual say. And I actually had to Google that. Like I was like, oh, that's how
You're
the
so
saying goes.
smart.
Oh, of course, man. It's me. You know?
This is him right here. Yeah, same guy, man. Same guy. Dude, that's awesome. I was just looking to see if it changed your tag, but it didn't. So if you could see up on the you can't see on the top, but it still says the unboxing project online for your
You know what else was
slash after YouTube.
Oh, sorry.
No,
you know
you're-
what else was pumping was that Doge Elon Mars coin.
Really?
It pumped like 50% the other day. I'm looking because I have like, I don't know, man. Like it's so cheap. Like it's just like it's a shit coin completely. But I was on Coin Market Cap, and you know, Coin Market Cap will send you notifications when something's like significantly rising.
Yeah.
And I'm looking, I'm like, I haven't seen it move in forever. And I'm like, dude, this thing is up like 50%. I'm like, what the hell? And it's only like $30.
Dude, Dogecoin's up to 12 cents. 12.5 cents, up 46%.
It hit 13. It was like
Holy
high.
shit.
It was almost 14.
It was, yeah. Holy shit, man.
Yeah.
Wow, that's impressive. So I didn't know it pumped that hard, but
Dude,
yeah,
look at
I
this.
mean, I would wait.
Doge-
I would just wait.
Doge-
That's me personally.
Look at that. I don't know if you can see it. Probably not. Let me see. Doge Elon Mars. No, you can't see it. God,
No,
this
it's too
damn
shiny.
camera. Yeah, dude, it's up 60%. It's crazy. Oh my god. I have 75 million of it. I think it's worth like $40.
Dude, Fully Electric, thank you so much for the $19.99 super chat. Dude, you're awesome. Appreciate that. He said, Geek of all trades, thank you. I'm on an iPad and I can't join or at anyone. Just paying it forward. You're awesome, dude. Thank you so much, man. You didn't have to do that. Much appreciated. Thank you.
Crypto
right.
Mining Insider goes, sorry, Hawk. The L7 you just sold would have been worth more money now. Yeah, it's okay, man. It was actually only worth like 7-ish, 7,500, 8,000 maybe. And then somebody said they'd buy it for 10. So I was
Nice,
like, all right,
dude.
you know what? It's a good deal. I broke even. I actually, believe it or not, with the mining that I did on it and getting that, it's almost like a break even point. Because I did make it's a very profitable machine. I did make a lot of money on it right before everything plummeted. It was pretty profitable. So
That's
it's all
awesome,
good, man. Yeah.
That's awesome, dude. No, I'm happy. If you guys have any questions, feel free to add us in the chat real quick. We have Ness FPS says, I saw the snapshot for Flux parallel assets, including the Titan nodes. Not sure if there is an extra step I need to do. Have some in Zelcore wallet and some locked in Titan. Max, that is a you question. Give it to us.
No, I'm no longer the expert. The
Yeah,
expert
oh.
is Mining King. But I know the answer to that question too.
Thanks for being with us today, King. He just came back to the planet. Just seeing me was staring off into space, had no idea what was happening.
No, I'm actually setting up a VM right now for a wallet on my server.
Of course you are. Of course you are.
I'm being
Pay attention.
productive,
Hey,
right?
that's all that matters.
Being productive.
Anyway, yes, if you have it in a Titan node, it counts. If you have it in Zelcore, it counts. If you have it in Coin Metro, it counts. If you have it in a parallel asset, it counts. But if you have it in a parallel asset, and you want to get it into Flux for the future, you're still going to have to get it out of that parallel asset. So anyway, because you're going to have to like claim all of these different areas separately, which will all have their own separate fees. So what you want to do is try to claim all of your parallel assets that are worth claiming because there's fees associated with it, and get them into flux before the snapshot on the 31st, which could be a little bit of a problem. You need to get some dust of like all your parallel assets. So BNB, I'm drawing a blank. Geez, Ergo, Tron.
Don't they have KDA or something?
Ethereum. Need to have something. Need to have some of it in there so that you have enough of that coin to actually fulfill the parallel asset claim, or not the parallel asset claim, but moving the parallel asset to Flux.
Right. So if you have Flux Ergo, you need to have some Ergo in order to move the Flux Ergo.
Give it time,
Dude,
because
I don't
sometimes
know
the
why it
Ergo
confuses the
blocks
hell out
are
of
really
me.
long. So I just did my Ergo today. I'm gonna be doing the rest of them hopefully tomorrow.
But all the parallel asset stuff, man, like I just feel like it's so confusing. I don't know if anybody else feels that way, but it's like
It used to be. It's not.
God,
I
I guess
know,
I'm
not
just
gonna
not
get
so
it.
like in depth as you guys with the whole node and parallel asset thing. Like I
Can I
haven't taken the time. Go ahead, buddy.
before I forget,
No, you're good.
there's an article I read from Bitcoin Magazine. I'm gonna change the subject just a little bit, saying how the U.S. will weaponize the dollar by backing it with Bitcoin. Did anybody read this?
No, what was that? Sorry, what'd you say?
Okay, Bitcoin Magazine has an article out because they're apparently
Send me the link if you have it.
yeah.
Or
Hold
put
on,
it in our
let
chat
me
and I'll pull it up.
Bitcoin Magazine. Let me look it up again because I was reading it earlier before it got busy at the restaurant. So apparently China, Russia, and like a few of our I wouldn't say they're enemies, just people that are not friendly to the United States, I guess, are creating a whole other currency right now, something called BRICS or something like that. And there was an article put out about how the US right here markets. It's an article, interesting article, guys. I'm going to put it in the chat. Check it out. It says the title is "The US will weaponize the dollar by backing it with Bitcoin to fight." Because they wanted these countries, they want to replace the reserve currency with a new currency they want to create. So I think this is a very, very interesting article. I put it in the chat. It's not very long, but it's very interesting. And if this happens, I wonder how this is going to work and what it's going to mean. Because it just came out today. I'm not sure what time actually.
The US will weaponize the dollar by backing it with Bitcoin.
So Max, did you hear about the new currency that they're creating to use as a reserve? They're going to try to literally crash the US dollar. Did you hear anything about this? No. So our enemies, I guess they're enemies, are creating their own currency now. I know it's China, Russia, I think Iran, and there's one other country that is trying to create their own currency, and they want to replace the reserve US dollar, which they hold in reserves, with there it is. It's Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa. Okay, India too? Really? I thought China. Yeah, China's in on it too. I think Iran was in on it too.
I assume. I'm gonna switch back.
No,
to
it's in the chat. Patrick Guillen, actually. It's called BRICS. BRICS. Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, and then NES FPS put it in there too. Saudi Arabia is looking to join it too, he said. So this is a big problem, right? Like, and I think for cryptocurrency, this is gonna go very well if the US decides to back the dollar. If it's gonna go good for Bitcoin holders, I know that. You know what I mean? But how is this gonna react? And the one person I want to ask about this is Max Voltage, because this is a guy that I value his opinion. He's very smart. But Max, what do you think if that happens? How do you think? It's a loaded question. I know I'm not putting you on the spot, but how do you think the world's gonna react?
You're talking about if they go ahead and create this coin you're talking about?
Let's just say these countries remove the dollar as the reserve currency. The United States says, "Holy shit, we need to do something," and they back the dollar with Bitcoin. And what do you think that'll do for Bitcoin? Do you think it's gonna? What do you think will happen? You think the dollar will crash? I
don't think the dollar will crash.
No.
We're still the strongest economy in the world.
Right.
The largest economy in the world, I should say. strongest is debatable, but we're the largest economy in the world. Therefore, the dollar will still be the de facto standard. So if they create this, okay, it's going to be like, there's the euro now. That's a big currency. It is not backed by the dollar. It's its own thing.
Right.
This will just be a third one, in my opinion.
Right.
And it's a defense mechanism for the countries that have historically had hyperinflation.
Right.
I'll tell you what, I don't think anything with Russia is going to happen in the current state of the world, because there would be pressure from, fine, Brazil, you want to go in, get into bed with Russia with this thing? That's fine. We'll just pull our money out. That's fine.
Yeah, I can't see that going too well for a lot of the South America.
No, I don't see it going well at all. That's part of the reason why we do what we do, is because we want to keep our thumb on other parts of the world, to keep them in line with what we want to have happen. Our country wants to have happen. And I'm not saying, yes, that's a good thing, or yes, that's a bad thing. I'm just saying simply that's what it is.
So Patrick Guillen, I want to quote this real quick. He says, the goal is to remove the petrodollar. The dollar has its value only because it's the reserve currency for oil, and OPEC requires all oil purchases in greenbacks. So meaning that they require all purchases in dollars. But now the Saudis are considering using, there was something else I read saying the Saudis want to use they're going to allow 20% of the purchases from China for oil in yuan. So this is listen, I bring this up because this is going to affect everything, right? This potentially could affect everything. Sorry.
Potentially, I mean, it's not just because they're allowed to purchase in yuan, it's still going to have an exchange rate.
Right.
So, yeah, I mean, it could be a good thing, it could be a bad thing. It's just like a company in the US doing business outside the country. If the dollar's strong, meaning that the foreign currency is weak and they're making all that money and they have to bring it back to the dollar, that's bad.
Right. I kind of want to compare it to how the UK, when they went through Brexit and they went back to their dollar, right? It's worth more than the euro. So at least right now, I think it is. It's very high. The British pound is very high in value as opposed to the euro, because the euro fell hard. Like the euro was like 1-1 with the US dollar for like the first time in 20 years? Like it was crazy. So I wonder if that'll happen. Could the dollar potentially lose some of its strength, moving forward? And I know, like you guys said, if we pull our money out of some of these countries, I mean, it's going to be, I don't know. And I did, and there's another thing too that might be hitting the news. And I know this because I have family that obviously lives in Italy. That Italy is threatening to pull out of the EU as well. Rude Puts just reminded me of it. They're threatening to pull out of the EU as well because they're tired of all the debt that's being accumulated. So I don't know. It'd be interesting. I just wanted to bring this up because this is going to, reading an article like that saying that the government's going to back the currency with Bitcoin potentially to weaponize it. How the hell is that going to happen? Like, I want to see, I'm dying to see this. Like,
yeah, this is
not crash the economy here.
This is just one person's opinion. As I was reading the article, it's like he's theorizing that the government may want to do this and the reasons why they may want to do it. Not that they actually have ever stated that they're going to do this.
Right. Well, they probably won't publicly say something. It's probably, listen, to publicly say that and warn our enemies of what may happen. I don't know. I don't think, especially with something like that.
Did you see what Gandalf Grey said?
He said the point that everyone is missing is that these countries don't want to use dollars, but right now they're forced to. When they move away from the dollar, it will dive hard. S. Chang said currency is way, way more complicated than that. I agree.
Yeah.
Patrick Guillen says, a crypto mining insider said the title sounds very clickbaitish. I agree, it does, but it gets people thinking and it creates topic. I'm okay with it. Crypto mining's Patrick Guillen says the government cannot pull USD out of any country, especially those that don't like us. The greenback is leverage.
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
That's true.
Yeah.
And someone in the chat said the king looks like he's up to something. I think he's just flying a plane right now. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
The minute we talk
Mr.
about
Pilot
serious
speaking.
topics, King starts to disconnect because it's not important.
Real quick though,
I
he
need-
did
I need
send
to-
over in our chat a interesting picture with the
I
pre-mine.
need to clip that because that's probably the closest to a dab I'll ever see Mining King do.
Yeah, you absolutely clipped that right now, Max. Thanks. Real quick, pre-mine on that pink chain stuff, 20%. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's 20 million
Magic Lucky. What if
out of 100
what
million?
if the
That's
U.S. decides to use
friggin' nuts.
Meowcoin as the official reserve currency? I don't think that's gonna happen, Magic Lucky. I don't think Meowcoin's gonna go there.
Actually, real quick, King, do you know if that's the right pink? Is that pink chain? Are you sure?
I got it off their site on their tokenomics.
Oh, okay. All right. I just wanted to make sure because it says ticker.
If you,
It says
Oh,
ticker is
no.
pink. So like that's why I just
only
wanted
thing I did was
make
is
sure.
I don't understand all the tokenomics. I'm just saying I've seen that.
Yeah, I'm just
It's,
a hardware
I clicked-
miner, man. It's,
I went to Pink Chain. I clicked on tokenomics. And I was like, huh, pre-mine. Why does it say pre-mine?
Hmm.
I thought there wasn't any pre-mine. I thought it was a pre-sale.
Yeah, as far
So it
as I
looks
know,
like-
there wasn't, but
Gandalf Gray said something that might catch your attention here. Said
Sure.
also China, Russia, and Iran are working on creating a world digital currency backed by gold. There are a lot of things shifting around the world. It's going to be interesting to see what happens.
China
moving forward.
they do have their own cryptocurrency right now. Though.
No, King, this is an adult conversation. Just flux, man, flux, go flux. Flux, nodes, yes, nodes.
Yeah.
Nodes, man, nodes, right? Come on, guys. Nodes,
Shot-
say it with me.
shots
Yep,
fired.
yeah. There you go.
Shots fired.
Remember
my
that
gosh.
next time you call me for help. Remember that. Totally gonna hang it up.
Oh man, that's great.
And hey, just for that, dude, on my vote, because I don't give a shit about my vote. I'm voting for fucking Biden, just to piss me off. All right.
Do you mean Sleepy Joe? That guy?
Yeah.
All right, no politics. No politics.
No
Stay out of
politics.
this. Hey, Hawk, did you take your
Didn't
Go
say it.
XLR home and your camera?
No, I have two of them.
You bought two Go XLRs? You're balling that hard? You have two
No,
Go
I
XLRs?
got them on points, bro. I get everything on points.
What the? Damn, dude, that's insane.
I clipped Mining King.
That's pretty
Yeah.
funny.
All right, guys. I don't know if you have any last questions, but I want to go play some Neoxa GTA. That was released yesterday, if I'm not
I
mistaken.
gotta download it again.
DJ Mines played it last night with Mr. Red Panda Mining. I guess they crashed a helicopter, had a whole bunch of fun. I'm trying to learn the basic, steps and keys. It's like a million keys to this thing. But DJ, I figured out how to do the walkie-talkie easy with that center scroll wheel. And I can do push to talk too, so I won't mess up my stream. So I'm gonna stream on the gaming channel. Go ahead, Max.
You don't ask me about anything I want to talk about anymore?
Max, if I ask you that,
This is getting brutal.
I
It's
don't know
getting
what's gonna
brutal. The
happen.
markets suck. Mining sucks.
Actually,
It's getting brutal.
well,
We're all attacking each other. Where's the love?
Mr. Hollywood's not here, so we can't just talk about helium, Max.
I got that. I already been looking for him. He's not
not
there.
here.
So forget that. We'll have to save
All
it
right.
for another time.
Do you have anything else to talk about?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I got
Let's
a
do
bunch
it.
of things. Okay.
All
We
right,
talked
let's
about
go.
the Flux snapshot already. Okay.
Yeah.
The other thing though is if you have nodes, make sure you update your nodes tonight, because tomorrow, if you haven't updated your nodes, they will go offline. So
Ooh,
update your nodes.
that's a good one. Good point. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, especially if you have a helium miner one. Make sure you update that node, Hawk.
Don't worry, Hawk. Sorry.
I thought for a second
Don't
he
worry, Hawk.
froze.
It's fine.
No, I'm
We
not
did.
frozen. Oh my god. No, I can't. I have to increase my upload speed, man. It's like right at 40 at the warehouse, and it kicks offline. It's a mess. It's a mess. I don't know.
So, a couple other things.
Yeah.
The second thing is there's been a lot of talk about, okay, what is actually going to be the return on the snapshot? Like if you own 1,000 flux or whatever it is, what's the percentage? And it's 4.4% per parallel asset. So there's been this 8.8% that's been thrown around, but that's for both parallel assets combined. So it's 4.4 per parallel asset. Just one of the things I was curious about, because I'm like, well, are they stating it one versus both? Anyway, so it's 4.4 per. And then the other thing I wanted to mention is, did anybody notice that Comcast came out with some announcements about upload speed this week?
No,
I
but
did
I
not.
think I remember. Hawk, you asked
They just increased.
the guy.
They just
and he said he
increased all the
yours.
speed. Yeah, they increased all the speed in my neighborhood for free. I'm at a gig down right now, and I called them. I'm like, how much is this gonna cost?
No,
Like,
they
no,
increased.
it's free.
Well, they increased everybody's upload, true, but they also, I mean, download, but they also are increasing over time. It's being done in different regions first, being done in the Northeast first. They're increasing the upload speed. So, like for the package I have, I'm at 1.2 gig, and for my package, it will be eventually within probably about the next 6 months. It will go to 200 megabits. So I'm like, yes, I can run 8 nodes from my house.
Sweet, because I was gonna plug up the nodes. I got that. I'm ordering the new what do you call it? Not the block eruptors, the new one where it's like 300 gigahash on the for Bitcoin solo mining. But by the way, Chump, did you get that operational yet?
Nope.
No,
No, sir.
Okay.
Haven't even
You need
released
help?
it, telling anybody that I have it yet. No, I got one of those little block eruptors. I did not set it up, but I put the Raspberry Pi like software onto an SD card, so it's all good. I just have to get into the actual software and set it up, I guess. Kind of like Windows, that you set it up after you get it downloaded. You got to go through like the prompts and stuff. I have to figure out how to get the screen working directly from the Pi that I have it plugged into, instead of doing like a mini HDMI to a regular. So it'll be a whole video on that next week, and then I'll get this thing. I'm gonna make my own Mars lander, basically. That's what I'm doing. So it's gonna be interesting. We'll see how it goes.
So,
yeah.
And lastly, you have it posted at the top of the.
Yeah, I just said it in the chat
haven't even
too.
talked about it yet.
Hey King, can you actually grab your video that you made for Duro? I can't find it. I don't know which one it is. I see a Duro one, but it just says the Mining King on the title. Is that it? I have no idea.
So
It should be a picture of Darrow, and
Yeah,
the
it
title
says
should be
Daro.
How to Mine Darrow.
No, the title says the Mining King.
What?
Yeah. I don't know.
Does it really say that?
I swear to God, I'll show you right now. Here, look at.
Oh, it does say that. Oh my God, what the?
I was
F?
wondering if
God
that's it. I'm
damn
like,
it.
what is that? So like this is the video right
dude,
here. I was gonna send. So
It's been messing me.
so all right.
Dude,
So fix
been
that
doing that on
and
my videos,
put the link
yeah.
to that if you can. Actually, you know what? I'll just do it right now. I'll put the link to this in the chat, because if you guys are gonna sign up for the Duro poker tournament, you need a wallet. And King made a video for this, so go check it out. I know it's what is it, a CLI wallet or something? Is that right?
It is.
Did I
It's
say it?
it's a command line wallet.
Right, so it's difficult to set up, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, it's just different. It's very different. So there is the video if you guys are interested.
Well, you know, if you're just coming and you suck at poker and you're just coming for the fun of it, you don't really need to worry about.
Yeah, I don't need to worry about a wallet. It's all good.
Well, I mean, I guess you really don't need a wallet until after anyway, so you can always watch it after, even if you want to just play for fun. But you need Poker Stars. I think it's like Poker Stars Lite on your phone or something, but it's totally free to play. So I mean, it's worth it. You could win some crypto. It's a good time. We had fun last time, so.
Yep.
I got a question though, because there were some people though in there that were like sitting out on the table for like an extended period of time.
It's a strategy.
Do they just like ride it all the way through and then start playing at the end?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Well, hang on. First of all, did they start out off the table?
Yeah, they just sit out the whole time until they
They
get
set
like
out
all
the
the
whole
way.
time because
Yeah.
they weren't there. They showed up late.
No, because they can't get in if they show up late.
No,
Oh, real
they
quick,
can.
I just want to
Absolutely
answer
can.
something.
Well,
That
actually,
one
maybe you
time.
can. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to answer something in the chat. It's too tight. It's too long to type. Geek of all trades. Am I solo mining BTC electronic lottery ticket? Yes. These are older block eruptors, the ones I just showed you. So this is only like 3 gigahash, but apparently it doesn't really matter when you're trying to do it as a lottery. So they just run on my desk and they don't take up a lot of energy. Blue Moon Mining. It's pretty easy to set up. I do it on CK Pool, and I use I think it's BFG Miner. Because you have to use CK pools though, because if your hash rate is too low, like this at 3 gigahash, right? Some pools won't allow you won't even be able to get on the pool. So if you have the low ones, like these old ones, and you have them laying around, CK pool is the way to go for that. So just wanted to throw that out there. If you guys have any questions about it, I can help you set it up. Yeti actually walked me through it. And I got it working, created a shortcut on my desktop, and I just activate it and it goes. So I wish I can.
This is the one I just got right here. This is the, what is it? 350 gigahash little USB blocker up there. It's $200,
yeah.
$199.
I was gonna buy a couple of those.
So we're gonna see this. I don't know. It's kind of interesting. So I had a Raspberry Pi 4 GB kicking around that I couldn't use for a node, and I was saving it for putting like wallets on it. And then I was like, wait a minute, I had a mini 5-inch screen and they literally connect to each other. So I can build my own little Mars lander with this thing, because that's essentially what it is. A Raspberry Pi with the screen and a USB, like one of these.
It is, yeah.
So it just has a nice fancy box over it, and they charge you $300 more for it. So
yeah, it's
I don't know, but either way, it's I mean, the thing's cool. Don't get me wrong. I would totally like to have one, but this I think I can make my own. So I'm gonna try. Let's see what happens.
They run those little ASIC chips, like these things. They don't get very hot. Like these are the older ones, but that one, it runs hot.
Oh, I bet.
So,
well, that's why they got this little fan. This like it's like an addition fan. This has a USB to it too.
Make sure you're in a cold area, because that 2 or 3 of those will heat up a small room. Like I'm telling you.
Does his get more hash rate than your older?
Yeah, no, that definitely. These are old at Yeti. I got these from Yeti. These are only 3 gigahash, and there's 7 of them. So they're older. They were meant to mine Bitcoin like in 2016, 2017.
Right.
So yeah, like, those ones are 300 for 1 stick. So I actually have the Bitcoin merch dock, which is really cool. So I'm gonna order those and then keep these, and then
you know, I gotta order one of those docks, because they're kind of cool.
Really cool.
Maybe I should do my S19 on solo.
Good luck.
Well, all right. So I just before anybody in the chat here like looks at these Blockeruptors and they're like, oh, like it's a good idea, whatever.
Well, they don't make sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no, they're solo miners, right? So think of it as playing the Mega Millions. You probably have a very
relevant for tonight, since Powerball literally was picked 7 minutes ago.
Let me guess, nobody won.
They won't know that for multiple hours. The bigger the drawing, the longer it takes for them to know.
Yeah, but you probably have a better chance of hitting the Mega Millions like 4 times before you actually hit a block with one of these things. But it's still a hope and a dream. And you know what?
Listen, there was a kid
at the end of the day, so F it.
It's just your luck, man.
No, yeah,
it's
the kid, one kid got it, yeah.
2.
Or it was 2, yeah. 2 kids got
times.
it, but it was
he actually hit a mega block.
Wasn't the
on
same
the
guy,
second
was it?
round. Yeah, same guy.
Really?
He hit it twice. He hit a mega block, and he had less than this, and he was just plugged it into his house. You know, it's just chance at that point. You don't, when you're solo mining, you just got to get lucky. It doesn't matter if you have an S19 or Blockeruptors. It doesn't. And I thought it did. I thought the power of the equipment mattered. It doesn't matter. You can have one Blockeruptor here doing 300 mega hash on it, and you can still find a block. Like
I'm trying.
You know, it's
right. No,
so,
I get it. Yeah. Someone asked in the chat how many watts. I don't know if it says, but I've never plugged it. Oh, right here.
It's this with all these right here. This is like 12 or 13. So that one I'm sure is probably going to be a little bit more, but it's relatively low.
Yeah,
you
like this right here, this 7-port powered USB hub says it's 65 watts for the 7, but it's not. That's not all full with miners. That's just the thing in general. I don't know. So once I get it up and running, I'll definitely let you guys know that, obviously. But
dude, you can run it right off the solar, man, for free, and it's just a free
that's what
lottery.
it's gonna do. Yeah, I'm gonna make it hook up to the solar and just leave it in there. And you know what? Hopefully it does put out enough heat, because then it'll be perfect in the winter. It'll keep the batteries warm in that little place.
They do. They actually do. Like if you put it in that, in the trailer, like if you get a few of them, bro, like it's gonna heat up. Like, because I can tell you now, like when my door is shut, these things I can feel the heat coming off the desk. So if these ones, the older ones, are getting this hot, those are gonna be cooking, dude. So
yeah, the Mars lander, yeah, that's the one that Red Panda has. So this is the one I was talking about. So I'm basically gonna make this, right? So my screen is gonna be bigger, but this is basically a Raspberry Pi with a Blockeruptor, plugged into it in a little clear box, and it just looks cool. Like that's, what I mean? It's got whatever.
Everybody's
display.
like, it'll take you 500 years to do this, and listen, guys, it's just luck. It's a lottery device. You'll play the lottery your whole life, waste all that money on lottery tickets. I hope you win, but maybe not. And you go through your whole life spending thousands and thousands of dollars on lottery tickets for the Powerball. Spend a few $100, plug one of these in, and see if you get lucky. I mean, for people who play lottery and gamble, it's who cares? It just sits there.
Right.
It uses like no power. It's like less than a TV. Like,
so at this point, right? It's like, these are kind of cool. They're not you really do have a better chance of hitting something, but at least like, a lottery ticket, you go to the store, like you're gonna go to the packy and you're gonna spend like what, $2 to $5 for lottery like every week or whatever. If you spent it on one of these things, at least you have the chance for as long as you want at low watts. Like, you know what I mean? It's just there and it just makes you feel better about it, but at least I'll be mining something. Damn it. My electric rate.
yeah, so
I'm happy about it.
Hold on a second. How much hash rate does a Blockeruptor have?
This one has 350 gigahash.
well, that one.
Oh, actually, the Mars
yes.
lander only has 250. That's interesting. So the Mars lander only has 250 gigahash,
Yep.
and the small stick that I just got has 350. So it's 100 more gigahash.
Well, no, demining, I gotta correct you there, my brother. The higher hash rate does not increase your chances. That's not true when you solo mine. These things, it's just computational power. That does not.
It increases
No, yeah, it increases it.
I don't think so. I think there's an argument there.
No, it
I
does.
don't think it increases your
100%.
chance.
That's the point. Yeah, like you can't say
Not
like
on
a
solo
one
mining.
a 1 gigahash in a. Yeah, absolutely, Hawk. Like, what do you want?
But you have to have significant amounts to make a difference. You can't, like an S19 versus one little stick. Okay, I can understand that, but you need a significant amount to make a difference. According to Yeti, it makes no difference at this level. So
I love Yeti, but that's not true.
there's
There's no way. There's no way that's true. Because like, yeah, I don't know. That's
like
very,
if you have
day.
a couple
That's a longer stream.
exahash, you have a couple exahash, you can hit one a lot easier. I agree, but you need okay. So put it this way: my 3 gigahash Blockeruptors that are running now versus your 300 your 300 is not going to be any significantly better than mine. The difference is minuscule. My Blockeruptor at 3 gigahash versus 100 S19s. Okay, that's that's a different. I'm meaning on this level, it's not going to matter. Like, everybody gets a little carried away with it. It's not going to matter at our level.
It's not significantly higher, yeah, but the higher the hash rate or the higher the gigahash,
less than a tenth of a percent.
The difference.
It's just luck. This, like I said, this kid hit 2 in 1 year on something what I have running on my desk.
There's
just
a difference, but the delta is so small, it's basically no difference.
Yeah. So so if
it
it's
depends too, how far apart. Go ahead, next.
I'm figuring out the odds.
Come on, do math.
Okay.
It's got to be significant. TPS says I disagree with you. I know you disagree. That's fine, but it's got to be significant. It's got to be significant. Like you can't,
I mean, so like, listen, you're say you have what 20? What'd you say? They're 3 a piece or something. You have like 20 something on your desk, 20 something gigahash.
No. 3 gigahash. These are old.
3 together.
So here's
3
the
all
odds.
together?
Yeah, they're old.
The odds with the hash rate being 279 exahash. Let's just round it down to 250. Simple math basically is that it's 1 in a billion. Are the odds?
So you're saying there's a chance?
Yes, I'm saying there's a chance.
There's a chance.
And you know what?
I gamble.
Hang on. Your chances of getting a Bitcoin block are infinitely greater if you hook up just one of those Bitcoin miners. Infinitely greater.
Very true. Very true. Very true. You're such a freaking nerd.
Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. What about internet speed? What about upload speed? What about your connection to the pool? You get in line faster when you have a lower ping. All that factors into these things.
It does, but in general, we're talking theoretically,
So you're
dude.
telling me to hook this up?
Theoretically.
You're telling me to hook this thing up to my
Maybe
1 gig
maybe
up and
it's
down?
1 in 995 million instead of 1 in a billion, because you have a little bit faster, you have less latency to the pool, but you're not doing it to the pool. You're solo mining. So anyway,
So well, it also goes in, Max, how many blocks are going, how many blocks at one time is the network putting out, all that stuff, like all these numbers factor in. Like I don't know.
okay,
Listen,
here's the way the math works.
I gamble, so it didn't matter to me.
If you have 100% of the hash rate, you have 100% chance of getting it. Same thing occurs if you have 1% of the hash rate, you have a 1% chance of winning a block. And so it goes down and goes down and goes down. So if you have 250 gigahash, and I did it based upon 250. So
And what are the odds of hitting the Powerball, Max? Sorry, I don't cut you off.
1
What are
in
the odds?
279 million, something like that. So your odds are actually better with the Powerball and Mega Million.
If I let's say I create my own node, right? And I don't know how to do it. I have to
I was
ask.
just gonna say. I'm just
And you
kidding.
mine
Just kidding.
and you solo mine through your node. Can your chances be higher?
Marginally.
Marginally, okay, marginally. That's okay.
I mean,
I'm
it's
good
still
with
not
that.
going to affect the odds that great. Like I said, fine. Then maybe it's 1 in 995 million instead of 1 in 1 billion. Yes, you're going to increase your odds a little bit,
But it's
by having better factors, but it's still going to be worse than, again, what we're talking about is a single block, the chance of winning a single block and the chance of winning the lottery. There's those being singular, but the difference is you have a block eruptor and it's going to be trying each block. So I'd have to go through and say, how many blocks are in a year? How does that bring down your chances?
I would like to know. I mean, listen, crazier things have
Anybody know
happened.
what
You
the
never
length
know.
of anybody know what the length of a Bitcoin block is? It's been a while since I've looked.
I have no idea. I don't own a Bitcoin miner. I don't check.
Anyone?
Bueller.
Anybody know?
All right, guys.
Bitcoin block times. Hold on.
Yes.
Go ahead. You guys can Google that real quick. I'm gonna be streaming GTA 5
10
right
minutes.
after this on
minutes,
the
okay.
gaming channel. So I put a link in the chat. If you guys are interested, feel free. Please go sub over there. I'd appreciate it. But yeah, we'll be live there, hanging out, playing some GTA. Hopefully, King will be with us. Dude, we've been live for an hour and a half. You guys done being chatty Cathy's? I want to go play
You
some
guys
No,
wanna
games.
it's
do
just
the-
good stuff. This is
No,
good
it's
stuff,
fun.
bro. It's good stuff. I like this.
No, it is. It's
Listen,
very
you guys
interesting,
can
very
leave. I'll
interesting.
stay here with Max and argue nodes all night and Bitcoin mining. Let's go. You guys go ahead. Go play Grand Theft.
Listen, you go
fuck
download
yourself.
it because that was rude.
I say
Jesus.
go play Grand Theft. Go fuck yourself. That's what I said.
Wow.
What?
Oh man.
What? So how's
I
it
don't
feel,
even know.
Mr. Grumpy Chump?
God damn it.
How's it
That
feel?
was rude.
How's it feel?
A little disappointed, actually. Jeez.
Oh my God.
Jeez,
Jeez,
Louise,
being
will
a
you-
baby.
Will you go download the game? I know
I
you.
have to. I have to delete Anno though.
The what?
I have no more. I have to get a bigger hard drive in this computer. I never upgraded the hard
boy.
drive.
Max, you gonna play GTA?
I'm actually thinking about it.
You should, because you can't build anything. There's no like.
wait,
it's not like
Max.
Minecraft.
Whoa,
So-
wait. What was that, Mining King?
It's
3
it's boring.
million blocks a
You say
year.
it's boring.
Dude, all we did all night was ride our bikes around and like
I like
Well, it's
riding
because you
bikes.
didn't get
No,
anywhere.
so hold on. And then the
Oh,
cops
DJ's
just
gonna be
kept
so upset with you.
the cops kept
He's
shooting
so
us
mad.
down with the assault rifle. He just kept oozing us down. like don't get me wrong, it was funny because people were talking and having their voices, and it was kind of funny, right? But from a gameplay perspective, I mean, I'd rather just steal the cars and shoot people like Grand Theft Auto.
Real quick, Geek of All Trades said, "Where do you download GTA 4 Neoxa?" So you gotta buy GTA. That's not free, but you can download 5M for free. Just YouTube it. Someone will show you how to download it, and then you can join the Neoxa server easily. Like you just go in their Discord and
GTA.
click
How
on.
much is GTA?
I don't even know. I wish I knew.
I got it
No
on
idea.
sale. It was $10. I don't know what it is.
Oh,
anymore.
okay.
I think it's
Alright.
like $15 or something. It's not crazy.
Max, if it's troubling you, sir, I'll gift it to you. Okay.
There he is.
I'm good.
Hey,
You can have the
this whole
experience.
I
stream
just
has
didn't want
just
to spend
changed.
like $60-$70 on it.
The
Because
whole
I'm like, I'm not
stream.
that into it.
We have to stop. Max, take it away. Helium. Let's do it. I almost said helium nodes. It's just helium.
What's up,
We should
Ryan?
talk- Ryan Hollywood's here. We're gonna talk about helium.
Oh, okay. All right.
Way to show up at the end, bro. We had this whole thing planned. You
Dude,
never even
Ronnie
showed.
requested it. Ronnie requested that we talk about it.
Oh my
you know?
god.
we
Well,
almost forgot
that was
about
a
it, but
fun
then you
troll.
showed up and it reminded us to talk about,
yeah.
about helium. So
Oh,
yeah.
appreciate you,
How
Brian.
much are you
Thanks for
making
being
on your
here,
helium node, your miner over there, Mining King?
Does it have to be
I love you
plugged
too,
in
man.
to make stuff?
It does have to be plugged in.
Oh, then I guess it's not making anything.
buddy. Wah, wah. You know what? I should just turn my
You can
helium
up to
miner into a
45
block
helium now
eruptor miner.
total.
That'd be cool. I don't have USBs, I don't think.
What
though.
was that, Max?
So I think I'm up to about 45 helium now. Here, let me look.
Oh, that's-
when
must
it
be nice.
was on for 5 months, it made a grand total of like 2.1. It's awful. I'm giving it away tomorrow in the Kingsman Discord.
God,
at
he
3
hates these
p.m.
things, bro. He hates them. Oh my god.
Why don't you just?
I got a-
you
I
have
got
to
a
sell
4
mine.
dB antenna. I'm giving it away to the Kingsman, to the members tomorrow at 3 p.m.
Oh, I hope I
So
win.
here's-
I hope
here's
if
what
I
I
win,
think.
I'll shoot it. I will.
No,
I will pull
I
a
was gonna
Yankee.
say,
I will.
actually,
I will shotgun that thing right
I
in the
was gonna say,
backyard.
Brian Hollywood needs to be there so that he can get it and then basically send it to Yankee so Yankee can like blow it up.
Oh, it's gonna be great, dude. I'll bust out the 12 gauge. I'll bust it out. I'll throw it in the air like one of those discs and just boom. See ya. It'd be great. All right, we've been going way too long. I want to go play some games. Let's go do it. Max, go buy that thing. Hurry up.
I was
Get it
gonna
out.
say I've made $27 in the last month of helium profit.
It hasn't made even $27, period.
Yeah, like legit. I have 2 of them, and I don't think it's ever seen $20.
Like, awful. It was a long wait and huge disappointment.
Yeah.
Hollywood, that would be awesome. Put it on one of the I forget what you call those things, but basically put it on there and yell pull and have it like fling it up so somebody can shoot it with a shotgun.
Right. It'd be amazing. Absolutely amazing. Dude, Rondi, thank you so much for the $20 super chat. So Brian Hollywood loves his helium miner.
Dude, just send it here. I'll
Dude,
I'll
thank
use my
you.
AR and I'll put some
Wait a
5.56 through it.
Does that like define like how you've made it on this stream? Is if we troll you like as bad as we just trolled Brian Hollywood?
Wait, what? Who was it directed to?
No, it was just directed to us all. It was just
Oh,
like, yeah,
all right.
we
I was like,
had it
wait,
all
what?
set up for him.
Oh, it was perfect. Yeah, Brian, we love you, buddy. We love you. It was great.
Well, thanks for showing up because we like planned this like
Yeah, we've been waiting
about
the
an
whole
hour and a half
time.
ago now.
Yep. That's why we went this long, man. We usually stop at an hour. We've been an hour and a half now, just in hopes that you'd show. So thanks.
I bring my 338 level.
All right.
Have a grand old time. Yeah, start shooting some ASICs, man.
There is my gaming channel. If you guys want to join, feel free to come join us. I'm gonna play some GTA. Appreciate you guys being with us. Saturday Night Live. Max, Mining King, Mr. Hawk. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you all. Brian Hollywood, have a good night, buddy. Enjoy the rest of it. Yash Nick, peace out. Geek of all trades. Miss Pocket Change is with us too, but she's not speaking. She's got the kids. Steven, good to see you, buddy. Blockchain Domain. We have Hood Staboogie. Dude, I love your name. It's awesome. Slick Nick, have a good day. Rondi, my man, thank you so much again for the super chats. Everybody that donated, you guys are awesome. Game with Smokey Dan, TPS Miner, Chris Stewart, dude, you're all awesome. Appreciate you all. Have a good night. We will catch you guys on the next Saturday Night Live. Peace out.
See you on Monday.
Oh, yeah.
Peace.
See you on Mondays at Max. Helium. See ya. Uh-oh, if I get out of here. Hold on. That wasn't a good exit. That wasn't a good exit.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
we got a new guy here.
All right, got it. Peace.